Hey everyone, this is Eric Turgot, and I'm here to show off the new and improved animation speed editor. First of all, I apologize for any bad sound quality. I'm recording from my built-in audio. So, for anyone that downloaded the old version of the animation speed editor, it was actually called the animation speed setter. As you can see in the asset store, this is it. But I've updated it so far, and I'd like to show off some of the new features. So after downloading the asset from the asset store, which would be up in probably 1 or 2 days from now, after it's submitted. But let's go through some of the stuff that I've added. So I have a Penelope model here that Unity has kindly given me free to use, so I'm using it. So here's a model. You see that it has 3 animations here. So I created a script for it to handle how the animations are played. So here you can see the script. I've created enums to actually select from each to do something different. Just of note, the new update is not necessary. Let me show you. Let me just drag it on. I know you can see there. The visual inspector isn't necessary. You can use it if you want. You don't need it on any game object. You can actually still call the animation speed editor from a script without the visual editor present. But this just gives a little more debugging help with the visual editor. So here you can see when I added it, it shows all 3 animations that are attached to the game object. So let's hit play for a minute and see what the new visual editor can do. So each animation is set to a speed of 1. In the animation speed editor, you can set the speed from between 0 and 5. So you can see in real time I can change how fast she's running over here. Superman speed. So this gives a nice debugging way. Even if you don't want to use a visual editor, you can just drag it on for at least once and test what the speed would be like and what you would like it to be. But it's best if you just have it on just for quick reference. And you can use that same speed that you have here in the script that you're calling it from. So let me stop playing for a bit there. So as you can see, this is my enum drop down menu that has different animations that the player that is gonna be played, that I can play. It's set to run, so let's leave it at that for now, and let's go to our scripting. Let's go back to scripting. So let's see. There's 3 different ways for all the new people to the animation speed editor. There's 3 different ways that you can call animations from the script. So the first way I'm going to show off is just using a string. This basically just searches for anything named, anything you put in this name box. that's in the scene, and searches for that animation name and then sets the speed. So let's test that for a minute. But the other thing, you can see all you need to do is type animation speed edit, that change, and use a speed string call to do this. Okay, so let's go back and let's hit play. So I want my enum that I have here for the drop down menu. I can use a change string since I set it in the script here as a change string option that is used to call this. So let's change it to that change string, and you can see in real time the animation speed has been updated to the speed of 5 that was called from the animation speed edit calls. Okay, let's do a different one. As you can see, I can with the new, because it's calling so much times, I can't really modify it because it's looping. So let's go back and try a different way to call another animation. So I'm going to use a change object selection, which plays the idle animation, but it's using now the animation speed is called by using a declared variable now. So you can declare your own variables and call that object from the speed editor. So I declared Penelope object, which selects the Penelope game object this script is attached to, finds the idle animation, and then sets the speed to 3. So let's test that out, and let's change that selection to speed object, and you can see it plays the idle animation and sets the speed to 3. Makes it a little bit fast. As you can see, let me go back to the normal idle, and then I can change the speed to how fast I want in real time. So with that, let's test the feature I like the most. Not really, but it's a really good feature. It's at the top, one of the top things I like about the animation speed editor is calling from tags. So using tags to change the speed of multiple objects at once. Anything that has this tag will change its speed. So with the selection here, the change tag selection, it will play the jump animation, and the animation speed edit will search for any object that has a tag Penelope's, their jump animation, and set the speed to 4. This is a third way of calling. So see, let me stop that for a minute and then activate my other Penelope, add the speed edit script to that one, which, as I said, you don't need it. It's just a visual tool to show me if the speed has been actually changed, and you can see it here. So I have 2 game objects with this tag Penelope, and now I'm going to hit play. I'm going to choose the change tag option, which changes the speed of the jump of each object that has a Penelope tag. So let's go back to the other. As you can see, this one is moving at the speed of 4. Let's go back to the other Penelope. The same thing, it's moving at the speed of 4. Let me change that animation playing to a jump animation. You can see the speed changing here. So let's turn that one off for a bit and make this a jump animation too. So now they're both 4, and if I want to change one of their speeds, their jump speeds, to make it a little bit different, you can see they're doing some dance there. Nice. You can see down here. But that's the great thing about the visual tool. You can just test the speeds in comparison to each other. So that's good so far. And it's that easy to use the animation speed editor. Just call it using this call function, and if you want to do strings or just declared variable, or just calling multiple objects with the same tag to change in speed. Very easy and very quick. Alright, another small thing I want to show off is the animation speed edit visualizer shows the wrap mode of each animation, so you can see if your animations are actually looping or called once, or whichever you set the wrap mode to. So as you see in my script, I did set the idle, the run, and the jump to loop, and once consecutively. So, and that's it. Thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you can check out the new animation speed editor, or as I call it, the ASE plugin. It would be on the ASE store in probably a couple hours or a day or two. But I hope you can check it out. For other for the past animation speed setter owners, you of course can download it for free, but it would be on the ASE store for $10. I use this new editor in my current project, Reap, and I hope you guys can find use of it in all of your projects too. If you have any questions or problems, you can email me. If you have any suggestions, you can email me too for new updates for the animation speed editor. Again, I thank you for watching this video.